Hello, good evening. My name is Aaron Judy, and what I would like to present this evening is the lateral organization design as it is applicable to the Department of Defense and also NASA. So looking at government perspective at a aerospace government organization. We're going to talk about single business strategy and what it is, the lateral organization, show the application to how we can apply this to the DoD and NASA, give a little bit of a conclusion, and then provide references. So what is a single business strategy? Really broken into three specific areas: the operational excellence, a product-centric strategy, and a customer-centric strategy. The book went into pretty good detail over what each of these are. Examples are Allegiant Airlines for operational excellence, a low-cost provider. Also, other examples are Walmart, Family Dollar, aspects of organizations that are really trying to drive cost as low as possible for the consumer. There are product-centric strategies, which really is taking a product and ensuring that product has applications across multiple customers. So it could be something that's used for a variety of different ways. One thing that comes to my mind pretty easily is GoPro. They're almost used for all the way to sporting events now, to the amateur snowboarder, all the way to professional things that people use them in airplanes. Even news media uses the GoPros. Customer centric is really focusing on probably more of the services aspect of things, and an insurance agency would be a good example of a customer centric type of organization. How does a lateral organization play into this? Well, each of those various single business strategies can all apply lateral processes to what they do on a day-to-day basis. If we look at the Department of Defense, it doesn't always follow a traditional hierarchy. There are various lateral processes, really matrix organization that's across various scopes. You have the informal group, e-coordination, formal group, integrator roles, and then the matrix. We really are a combination of these. We have structure, staffing roles, information systems, planning processes, reward systems, budget authority, and dual authority. These are not easy things to start. They're certainly not probably the easiest thing to manage, a matrix organization with all of these integrating roles across them. Main reason being is because each subject matter area really has a different responsibility, and sometimes even across a lateral organization, each of those core competency areas, as I would call them, are really looking out for their structure, their staffing, their process, their reward, their budget authority. And the integrating role is really important because it has to bring and bridge the gaps between the lateral organization. And normally the person in that integrating role who is bridging those gaps is the leader, or some leader that's been empowered maybe from the highest leader in the organization. Here is an application. I pulled this. This is pretty simplified. It can get pretty complex. If I put an entire organization on here, it wouldn't even fit on the screen. But if we look at technologies and engineering, we have training systems, R&M, which stands for reliability and maintainability, supportability, interoperability and networks, mission systems, and flight systems. And then underneath each of the blocks, you have various competencies even that are responsible for those specific elements of supportability per se. So each, if you can imagine each one of those blocks having literally 10s to 20s to 40 multiple blocks underneath each of them, that's the type of organization that we're trying to manage. Some critical factors here. Leadership is certainly extremely critical, not only in the technology and engineering function, but then each one of those blocks, training systems, R&M, supportability, interoperability and networks, mission systems, and flight systems, each have their own leader. that is responsible for that specific area. So they're all at the same level, integrating all those systems together, which makes charters very important. Roles and responsibilities, really knowing what you're responsible for in your specific area. Also makes authority extremely important, having clear authority and clear empowerment to make decisions, whether that's decisions, and again, it goes to the integrator role, decisions based on staffing. If I have staffing issues, I need more people in certain places, information systems, I don't have the right computer databases available to me, the planning processes, making sure we understand what those planning processes are internally and also externally if we have to reach out to other customers or other organizations and entities to get help. Reward systems, making sure that we're applying across all those multiple levels of folks working, that it's a consistent and fair process of rewarding, and it's not based on popularity or something of that nature. Budget authority and dual authority is extremely important as well. And dual authority in this situation is not necessarily someone in, let's say, training systems having the same authority as someone in technologies and engineering, but the person that sits in technology and engineering truly understands and relies upon that person and those various blocks to make the right decisions. If that is occurring, the person in technologies and engineering will hardly ever go against that person's recommendation, or if there's a challenge or issue, that person in that technology and engineering group will go out and make it happen for that specific individual. So leadership, charters, clear authority, and empowerment are extremely critical factors when dealing with any type of aerospace application. Also, that's important is that we have safety of flight here. So there's obviously a safety, loss of human life element in each one of these blocks that's really critical, and that also drives making sure leadership, charters, and clear authority and empowerment is known and well established. So in conclusion, lateral organizations are really the group's integrators of matrix constructs. They can really be powerful systems. You can get a lot done. Rapid turnaround, really good for problem solving. That's why you see a lot of technology organizations with the lateral structure. It's critical to have that solid leadership, charters, roles, and responsibilities established. The world is a fast-paced environment, and we have to be able to react quickly to this. Or an organization, especially organizations that I work for, or organizations that work for us in providing the actual products, will certainly lose the competitive edge. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and I hope this was helpful of how we would apply lateral organizations across the Department of Defense. Thank you.